What's up, family, and welcome to Best of the Best. That's right, we are back. I know a lot of y'all are probably going to go see the Odyssey tonight, but I'm happy for the people that are here with us tonight. And we got a great show for you. We got some new people to the panel. Definitely, we got some new people to the panel, and it's going to be a fun, great show. We got some stuff to talk about. Caustic Plastic has kind of been dropping some stuff all throughout this week. Also, San Diego Comic-Con is upon us, so we know it's going to be a lot of new goodies that's going to be coming out. Also, INART has also did a thing. They did a talk with our guy. What's his name? With my goodness, I forgot his name already. With Will Foxification. Sorry. And they gave us some clues to some things that are coming out and all that other. So we're gonna be talking about a lot of that tonight. A lot of hot toy stuff. It's going to be great. But let's get started and let's see here what we got on the panel. Let's go to the panel. And I messed it up again. I always do that. I'm still messing up. Here we go. There we go. We got the panel. We also got one other person here with us too. That's right. We got Press X here.
Hey, Christopher.
That's right. We got some people. We got people here. We got Chris here. We got Uncle Moose here. But I want to start with these. Am I doing it right? I'm doing it right because everything is opposite in camera land. Mm-hmm. We got these lovely people right here. That's right. We got Rocco on YouTube, aka Molly and Chad, the daughter and father duo here on Best of the Best. Glad to have you guys here. What's going on with y'all?
Thank you for having us. It's awesome to be here. I'm excited.
This is actually our first live show.
Yeah.
So we've done some recordings before, but never live. So we're easy. So take it easy on
Yeah.
Oh, I'm throwing y'all all through the ringer. Come on, that's trial by fire. That's why we like to call it. But thank you so much for being here. Just tell us a little bit about about yourselves, the channel, and all that. We want to, let us know. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you the awkward solo cam.
Awesome.
There you go.
All
there
right.
you go.
Yeah, so we started about 2 years ago, and we were both like coaching, and we just kind of didn't ever think we were gonna do like a YouTube channel or anything, but we've always been collectors, and as you can see behind us, we do a lot of hot toys, comic books, statues, pretty much everything, autographs, and yeah, and we just decided, hey, let's make a channel while we have time, and it kind of has taken over our lives at this point.
Yeah, we get that a lot. We try to be like a family oriented kind of show. And like I said, I was coaching full time. Molly was cheering and coaching full time. And then she got hurt. She tore her Achilles. And so then it's like, okay, well, this is not going to work anymore. Let's just spend some time together. So I quit coaching, and obviously she quit. And it's like, let's just try this out and just see how it goes. And we've done some crazy iterations. We're still trying to figure it out 2 years into it. But I think like right now we're kind of settling down on 6 scale figures and wrestlers actually.
Yeah.
So we're really big into like the 1/12 wrestlers and the autographs. That's kind of our 2 big things right now.
Nice. And I see I got a wonderful comic collection back there. I'm seeing the first appearance of Deadpool, New Mutants back there. Oh my God, you got my Grail. You got the Hulk. Oh my God, 181. Yes.
I get the,
Ooh, yes. Oh my God. Secret Wars, dude. You guys are killing it. Yes, I saw your channel. I think last week, Molly, I saw your review of the Battle Damage T800, my favorite figure, and you did an excellent job on that review. And that's why I was like, oh, who is this? I'm like, okay, we got to get them on the show. Hold on. So absolutely, thank you so much for being here. And
appreciate it.
Absolutely. Coming next to the stage, we got also a newbie to the panel. But y'all know this guy, Uncle Moose, in the building. And he already told me that he will not be busting my balls over the Kurt Cobain. He told me that, but it probably will.
That's a promise. Oh, I'm gonna get kicked. I'll get kicked off.
Yeah,
you may. I don't need to bust your ball about it. I never really was busting your ball. I was just making jokes with you. Because I would be in your position too if it was reversed. Like, why would I ever do that? But BC, I appreciate you selling it to me in the first place, and I got the best deal that was going at the time, and I didn't mind it, and people have asking me, well, how much did you pay for the Cousins? I go, well, it's okay, well, you didn't mind paying a premium? I go, no, I mean, there were worse premiums. There's still worse premiums out there. I mean, the whole litany of figures, that have a premium, an ultra premium, like that they don't have, like Pennywise, but I don't want Pennywise. I watch all of Derry, but I don't really want any of the figures from Derry. For some reason, I'd rather have a figure from Obsession, but that's another thing. I would like you said, I'd like some, but I don't want an ugly. Yeah, that's cool. I have to AI mine or something like that. But now I realize I better stop using AI because it's probably going to kill us all. And so I'm here because Brother Cousins asked me, and I love coming on streams anyways, talking my shit. Sorry if I'm, it's already been 5 minutes because that song was like, what? You told me you weren't going to play that song, son. Then you said, "All right, we're going to play this." I like the song.
I didn't play my songs. That's the thing. If I played my songs, it'd be like, it'd be like another 20 minutes.
Angry Hermit, yeah. But I would never sing that song at karaoke. That's for sure. Or even something like that in that guttural sound, because they would throw me out. That would bomb me for life. But I do Dracula though. By Rob Zombie. It's Rob Zombie, isn't it? Not White Zombie.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't done more human than human, but I did when I do karaoke, which I started picking up again on Fridays and Saturday nights for the most part.
I have to see.
That's my other love in life is karaoke and singing and performing. I've been a performer since I was a kid.
That's awesome. That is awesome. And that was one thing I didn't know about you. I didn't know you performed and did karaoke and stuff. That's cool, man.
Oh, I do that. I try to make a video, but it sounded like crap because the audio was just awful. Because you just got an audience recording and it was so loud it overblew my I was doing it on my phone, recording it on my phone. It sounded bad. So, but someday we'll have a good one. I did it. The only one you could probably see me doing anything was on a Geo stream back in May of 24.
Oh wow!
On his channel, on the movie canon channel, where I did a little rapping as he did a rundown of what happened at CaliCon.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look for that because that sounds amazing.
Yeah. Sterling, there you go, Sterling. There, I know everybody. I know so many people in the chat. And I try to know them by name and everything like that. I'm like a detective. I'm gonna find out who your real name is.
You're a national treasure, bro.
And I've been pretty successful. If people don't give it away, boy, I get some dimples lately. What's going on here?
Oh my God! All right, Moose, I love you, but we're gonna have to move on to Chris.
I'm sure Chris has dimples too.
I'm sure he does.
Follow that, Chris.
I was just admiring your rosy cheeks. I'm like, look at you. You're so. I just want
my color saturation on my camera though is great.
You're so rosy. I love how you were talking about how you wouldn't bust Jay's balls. I will.
You can because you have a lock. You have a lock with him. You have a better relationship for being a panelist than I do.
You're right.
We're changing that. We're changing that, Moose. That's why you're here. So
exactly.
I can
when I burn my bridge, there will be other bridges.
X. I gotta remember to say X because I know you. I know everybody's name, but hi neighbor. He's my.
Oh my God! Hey, hold on. Seriously, you just pulled that. Oh God. With the blue Kool-Aid, though. With the blue Kool-Aid. Come on, man. That's taking me back to 93. Come on. Yeah. Come on, man. Well, that's not 93. It's actually 96. You're taking me back to 96, man. Oh,
95.
95. Yes, it was 95.
Never drink from a cup with an emblem on it, though, even those glass ones back in the day, because it's all full of lead paint.
Man,
yeah,
look, well. It was worth it. That was like the ultimate. That's the ultimate pimp cup right there. What's going on with you, Chris? What's going on, man?
Oh no, thank you so much for having me. This evening I got to watch a fantastic film. I watched Toy Story 5.
Woo,
and it is so damn good. I don't know how they managed to keep the level of quality consistent. If not tell better stories every single damn time. So we've been getting Toy Story movies for 31 years now, and if they keep making them, I'll keep watching them. So no, it's fantastic. And of course tomorrow, as you mentioned, the Odyssey. I'll be seeing the Odyssey in 70 millimeter, which I'm very excited about.
Nice.
But, you mentioned the cup. The cup, I'm drinking out of this in celebration. So a hot minute ago, I put myself on the wait list over at Jazz Inc. for the 95 Batmobile.
Oh, okay.
And then I woke up to the news that it's like, oh yeah, you have the chance to buy a 95 Batmobile.
Nice.
I went, oh no. Oh, no. As I tears streaming down, tears of joy as I'm plugging in my credit card information.
As you do.
So, I'm very excited. My 68 Batmobile will be here next week.
Nice.
Batman the Animated Series Batmobile is somewhere on the water. And then later on this year, my 95 Batmobile will have shipped. And then I will have every Batmobile that I thought was cool as a kid. And but here we are. Here we are. The calm before the mother flipping storm, ladies and gentlemen. Is going to whoop all your hides. It's going to whoop all you. So prepare your wallets, prepare your emotions, because it's about to go down.
It really is. It really is, Chris. It's going to be crazy with all that's coming out. And before we talk about all that, I want to give a shout out to the people here in the chat. First, I want to talk to Sis. What's up, Luminar? Sis, how you doing, my dear? Hope everything is going well. I would love to have you on the show next week. Let's make that happen. I'll have your people call my people, and we'll make that all come together. Absolutely. Thank you so much for being here. Also, we got Cisco Mafia in the building that says, "Where's all the Star Wars, bro?"
All the Star Wars is over here, so I'm in the process of slowly but surely building out garage shelves. Now that I know what I want the space to look like, I need everything in cases, not on top of cases. It's been a process. It's been a process, but I found the lighting that I want to use. It's this great strip lighting rather than the dot LEDs. It's just like a continuous LED. It looks like Wonder Woman's magic lasso. So I'm very excited to get that off the ground. Hopefully it's this weekend that I can finally get that off the ground and get this room in some sort of shape. So you'll see the Star Wars. It hasn't gone anywhere. If anything, it's multiplied.
Yeah, because your collection has turned into a garage. So
the number of I don't actually have a real car, which is so sad.
Welcome to collecting.
Hey, but I don't have a real car. But it was funny. I was on a date recently, and the guy was like, "Hey, what do you do?" And I'm like, "Oh, I collect 1/6 scale." He's like, "Oh my god, you have action figures?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Can I come over and play with them?" I'm like,
No, this date is over.
He's like, "What?" I'm like, you can't play with my but they're action figures. I'm like, "Yeah, but no, man, you can't. We'll play PlayStation 5 instead. It'll be great."
Yeah. It's almost like I want two houses. I want a house for myself and one house to show to the public.
Absolutely. We can make that. Let's make that happen, Moose. I think if anyone can do it, it's you.
Yeah, you never know. You never know what could happen with me.
Don't dream it, be it.
For real. We got Rusty in the building. What's up? Another great member to the channel. Thank you so much, Rusty. Rusty, we're gonna have you on this panel as well. I'm gonna try to make that happen by the end of summer, brother. We need to do that. Absolutely. We also got Music and Collectibles. Says good evening. He said, "I'm glad to see there's a show tonight." I know, because sometimes I do a show. I don't do a show, but we had to do a show tonight. Had to do something. We took off last week, and then the other week was kind of, it's a solo show. So we wanted to get back to form, We got Docinator in the building. This is good evening, everybody. Docinator, that was the gentleman that video that we played earlier. And Docinator is a rock god. He is amazing. That is my guy. So definitely, Doc, we need you on the panel as well. Absolutely. Got Valkyrie Magnus in the building. What's up with you, Valkyrie? Good to have you here, brother. Definitely. And of course, my other brother from another mother, Eric, in the building. What's up, Eric? Eric will be here next week as well. Absolutely.
Whoa. All right.
Yeah, Eric's good folks. Definitely. Also, we got 6 Scale Mafia, channel member for 2 months, says welcome, Rock and Co. Absolutely. Also, absolutely. Said, and Wild Moose appears. Yes. And of course, we got Chewy's Bandolier. Chewy, I got you next week. I promise I got you next week. I know Chewy's like, what the hell? What happened to my invite? But we got you, Chewy. We definitely got you. Rob is a good guy. Always a good guy. Speaking of a good guy, we got this other good guy right here, too. We got
What's poppin', people? Oh, it's another beautiful day at Best of the Best. How's everybody doing today?
Doing good, brother. Doing good.
What's up, Lou?
What's up, Moose? How you doing, Unc? What up, cuz? My boy.
Oh, you got that already?
Huh?
What's that? Was that the Hot Toy or that the other one?
Oh no, this is an SH Figure Arts, Moose.
Oh gosh, 112. I can't tell what it. I can't see what it is.
That's the guy from One Piece, right?
Yes, it is.
That new one they're coming out with, that with the silicone.
Roar Zoro.
That's the Hot Toys version.
This is Hot Toys. I'm just messing with Moose.
Don't mess with Moose. You leave Moose alone. He's got rosy cheeks.
Listen. Saint Nick get it all summer until Christmas comes. Then I can lay off him. He's gonna be.
You ever heard of Christmas in July, Moose?
Yeah.
Listen, if you look at my place, if you saw my place, you're saying it's like Christmas here because I have so many things here. I have so many toys here.
Well, speaking about toys,
that's the master flex. Look at the master.
Thank
flex.
you.
Look at him.
What do you got?
I got Chewbacca on C-3PO.
I'm paying them off slowly.
And it's huge. I can't remember. I can't tell if it's as big as Drago. I got a Drago recently, and I can't tell if they're the same size or not.
You got a
Drago?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I mean, you said Drago, and I thought Drogon. Not the same thing.
Right.
There you go.
It's funny. I thought that too.
Dolph Lundgren with brown hair. Isn't that
Oh.
insane? Hot Toys made it with brown hair. Like, why?
Oh, you got the original? You got the
Yeah.
original move? Oh, yeah. They only made one. What am I talking about? They only made
Yeah, I got
one.
the original MMS 37.
Wow.
You
What
wanna see
shape is it in? Yeah, let me see.
I'll
Actually,
show you.
I do want to
I'll show
see
you.
that.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me get a guy. Let me get these out of the way.
Let me get the guy.
I think he's there just laying on the table right there. Is that? Yes,
laying
it
on
is.
He doesn't fit in the. I wanted to put him in the light box, but he don't fit in it. He's too big, and he doesn't fit. Normally, when I post things like right here, you can see his head, so I had to pull him down. You know, and look at how colored his hair. No fur.
Wow.
There's nothing wrong with his arms. There's nothing wrong with his arms. His arms are all good. You know, no breakage or anything like that in the legs. It's all silicone or whatever this is.
Wow.
You know, I thought it was silicone. You know, and now it's so tall. Why couldn't they make Predator this tall? Because this is early, and
Yeah, the
they
scaling
make all
was
the Predators this tall.
the scaling was off. They were still trying to find their way at that point. Damn, his neck is long as shit.
That's why he's so tall.
I was like the neck on that guy. Jesus.
Dolph Lundgren has a really long neck.
You know, I'm trying to start a new channel too. If I ever get off my ass, you know, besides my own channel, I have my Moose Stream channel. But I'm also trying to do the Hot Toys historian, and see if I can, do everything in order, because I have lots of figures, I got.
That's amazing. That is amazing.
I got. Let me see. This is a.
Hold on.
I got this guy in the box.
Oh yeah, I remember when you showed that. Yeah.
Leave him like that.
Leave him just like that. Yep.
Get it.
Guys, hold on, guys. Remind me. Is he the
I also
first
got
Hot
Ethan.
Toys?
I got Ethan and I got Neo too in those, but they're not in the yellow box. They're in the original black box.
Is he? Remind me, Moose. Is he the original? Is he the first? Is he their first MMS?
Oh, he was the black.
He wasn't an MMS. He was a figure. He was a figure type. He was illegal.
That's right. That's right.
He was unlicensed. He's still unlicensed. No one's ever made a thing. They made him before the MMS one. They made three. I think they made maybe Neo first, then Ethan from supposed to be. It's awful. Tom Cruise, but I got it for historical value. Because I want to do some historical value, and I have some Hot Toys military figures back that even predate all that stuff. In fact, he was making military figures in the 90s.
He was trying
to do his best impression of Dragon. Before DID was Dragon, and he's trying to doing those. But they were really good. I have a couple of them. They're really good. But
amazing.
But they have there's no likeness on them. And then he tried to do likenesses, and even that my first MMS one Kyle Reese is it's awful. You had to buy a head sculpt for him, if anything. The MMS two was that god awful ugly, Terminator.
Yeah, that was terrible. I did a whole video about how ugly that thing was. But guys, let's get back. I want to get us back on schedule because have to keep it. We got to keep things moving.
Right.
So first up, I do want to talk about one of the biggest releases this week. This was one that a lot of us was waiting for, and I'm kind of happy for it. I wasn't planning on getting it, but I think it looks fantastic. I want to go with the lady in the house first. Want to go with Molly, Rock and Co. Your thoughts on this figure? And I know you collect a lot of stuff, but are you a Star Wars fan?
I personally am not a huge Star Wars fan, but I still think this is like one of the coolest figures, especially recent. I think it looks really, really good. Like, big fan.
Yeah, we really love the LED is it this mask? Is it a mask LED?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's all throughout the suit. Yep.
So I think if you put this one with was it Nihilus? The one what was the video game one with the mask? Like we were kind of Star Wars novices, but if you put those two together, I think there was a picture like at the end of this where they're like together, like stacked on top of each other.
Looks amazing.
Yeah, which is really, really great picture.
Yeah, these things look amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would this be something that you would this be something that you guys would, I know you're not big Star Wars fans like this, but would this, would this be something that you would pick up in the future? Or
so let me kind of throw a caveat here. We were big Boba Fett fans.
Yeah.
Okay.
That picture right there.
Yeah.
And I had a lot of the older Boba Fett hot toys, and then they brought the TV show, and they just absolutely just destroyed the value of Boba Fett. I mean, I've got like the Boba Fett 2-pack, and then I can't even give it away. Like everybody's like, "No, I'm good."
Yep. It's
So
not
you
worth
want it
anything.
now? Good, now good.
Yep.
And so
You can't give it away because Sideshow gave it away.
Exactly.
It was a freebie.
Exactly.
At one point, it was a freebie on for buying like $300 worth of figures. They gave it out for free.
We do love the LED lightsabers. Like that is just something that's really, really cool. I do like those. So we collected some Darth Vader. I had a Darth Vader and Boba Fett. I think it's about as deep as we got into Star Wars. We always like the bad guys. That's why we still like to watch the Darths, the Star Killer. Was that the other video game one? Star Killer.
Star Killer. Yep.
Yeah. So I think I like these better than the movie ones, just because they're kind of one off. But I think they just look better, honestly. And like for us, we're not giant actor collectors. I mean, other than like Terminator. I mean, we do like the older, the sci-fi stuff.
Right.
But I like the comic version if there is a comic version, or a video game version if there is a video game version, instead of like this is Pedro Pascal for the 7th time.
Right. I think the lights on this would make it for me. I think that really sends it over the edge. I love it.
Absolutely. No, that's the thing that I'm a sucker for, like LEDs and stuff like that. So you show me some LEDs, I'm like, oh, and then you can have it all lit in the display. It just makes it look great. But
and so I'm sorry, we collect statues, and that was one of the big things. We have like a Green Lantern over here, but the lights and the statues is kind of what started all of this, and it definitely makes a difference when you walk into the room and you see like a 15-inch statue and there's lights and things like that. It definitely catches your attention. So I think they're doing a great job with these. I think it's just a matter of how many LEDs can you have on at one time. That's something we'll have to.
Right.
I think you're gonna have to like pack them all together to get them all turned on, I guess. Huh?
Absolutely. But it definitely looks good. It's all like, that's the thing. Like, and this is almost like when you put it on this stand, like this is almost like a little mini statue. I mean, it was the same way with the battle damage Darth Vader we got not too long ago. So it has like you said, it has a presence. So definitely, it just looks.
Is that a magnetic base on that one?
No, that's just the
okay.
they just have the crotch grabber on that one, unfortunately. But
I know they started doing some. I know we got the Winter Soldier coming, and this is going to be a magnetic base.
Yes, I have the Captain America and the magnetic base on that. I mean, when you put him on that base, he's like locked in. He's not going anywhere. It's ridiculous. I'm surprised the other company, INART, can't do that, but it's amazing. It looks good. Yeah. Moose, your thoughts on this piece? Is this one coming home?
Yes, because I just ordered it yesterday or the day before. When they dropped the blogger photos, I go, I better, and I didn't think it was on Sideshow, but I looked on one of our Ray from Underground had it, so I said, there it is. I'm gonna get that, and I also had a $15 coupon, so enough said, because I live so close to my delivery area is so close to Ray's, in Rhode Island. Yeah, I got $8 shipping.
Oh wow, that's nice.
I mean, that's a no-brainer, So I got it. I got it cheaper than I can get it on Sideshow, even with the like the rewards or something like that, which you don't get until a year and a half from now. At 40 days after you get it, after it gets shipped. So I was no problem getting that. I also bought a nice pool from Ray today because I didn't have a nice pool yet, and I still got that cheaper. So,
nice.
This is unbelievably beautiful, and I don't remember anything about Darth Marcus, but I know he was in like the expanded universe. Because I used to read a lot of Dark Horse stuff, back in the day in the '90s, but it was so long ago I've forgotten everything, all parts of it, But this is gorgeous. I can't wait to get this one. I have Reven, and I didn't order it on Sideshow because Reven kind of like drove me kind of could have tasted in my mouth because of that hood. The hood kind of like didn't sit right. And you had to screw around with it. So I kind of waited on this, but I didn't. I mean, I'm just as well. I did better doing what I did.
Absolutely. I mean, this thing looks good. I wasn't like he said I got that crap too. The magnet, yeah, magnet is ridiculously strong on that dude. On that Captain America. But yeah, this thing looks great. I do want to bring somebody in real quick. We do have somebody in the back. Hold on. My thing is there. It is. Damn it. Can't screen. Move up. There we go. There it is. Now we can bring them in. That's right. What's up with you, bro? How you doing?
What's up? Sorry I'm late, everyone.
It's all good. With that limited edition, Brother Cousin's toy review cap. Only one made, and he has it. That's right. Limited edition.
Wow.
Yeah, I always wear it on this show.
Only one made.
I see you got Michael. I see you got Michael Jackson back there. Okay, I see you. See you got that. See you got some stuff. People was talking shit, but no, my man got.
I'm getting
stuff.
more.
What's that green glow behind you? What's up? What's that?
Oh, it's one of those light things that how you have it lights up your room.
Gotcha. Okay. Feeling the display. Okay. Got you. Good to have you here. Definitely.
Here.
Absolutely. Throwing it back to you, Chris. You're a big Star Wars guy. Your thoughts on this piece? Is this coming home?
Ooh, I want it. I was thinking to myself the other day, I'm like, wow, I remember playing this game, and I'm like, wait, no, I didn't. I've never played this game. What I have done exhaustively is watch those damn cinematic trailers, which are better than anything Disney has ever done with Star Wars and storytelling. Seriously, if you've not seen the cinematic trailers for these games, go do yourself a favor after the show and watch those cinematic trailers. They tell a full goddamn story in each trailer, and they're amazing. And this guy is a beast in those trailers. So do yourself a favor. I love the fact, and I think this is what you mentioned, the battle damaged Darth Vader. I think this would look fantastic next to the battle damaged Darth Vader because they have the same bases. Yep. And it makes me wonder who gets the base and who doesn't. Right. Because last time I checked, Revan was a Darth.
That's right.
And sure, Lord Starkiller, but Revan was a Darth, and he didn't get that base.
Right.
So who gets the base and who don't get the base? I would love for them to do a Darth Maul with not with the spider legs, but the ones that come after the spider legs, the giant metal legs.
Yeah.
On that kind of base. And then you've got this, you'd have this nice little series going. But the fact that they made him light up without button cells, I mean, that is not, I don't know if it's something we should applaud them for at this point in time, because if this didn't light up, it would be an absolute crime. It would be an absolute crime. And clearly they put the love and attention into it to make it USB so that it does light up. My saying, if it lights up, it should light up. And this does. But then you have to wonder all the, figures that should light up using USB that don't, and that use button cells. Okay, why cut corners with those figures? So that's a story for another time. Now, I really want them to, I want to see what's next. I know we're going to get to this here in a minute, but I want to see what's next for figures from SDCC. I want to see what comes after USB.
Yes, absolutely.
This is great. This is fantastic. No button cells. I appreciate that. Everyone appreciates that. But what comes next? There's got to be a better way.
Tesla power. It's Tesla power.
Oh God.
Not Elon Musk Tesla. I mean.
The other Tesla. Okay, the other kind of Tesla.
Nikolai Tesla. From years ago. From projecting in energy. Like that.
What could possibly go wrong? But no, this is a fantastic piece. I'm seriously considering bringing him into the collection. He's a beast of a figure, and I know exactly where I would put him, right alongside that battle damaged Darth Vader. I think he would look great on the shelf.
I mean, you bring up a real good point. It's like who gets that dynamic base and who doesn't. it just makes sense because, like you said, Revan was a VGM figure of the expanded universe, and others were, and they just pick and choose. It's Hot Toys being Hot Toys. We love Hot Toys, but they're consistently inconsistent. But INART is turning out to be that way as well. Say that again.
So the one thing you can count on with Hot Toys is that they are consistently inconsistent.
Exactly. Expect the unexpected.
They're keeping us on our toes.
Yep. Loco Lou, what you going to do?
What's pop?
Is this coming home to you?
I want it, just like Chris wants it. The only thing is that I have to prioritize space.
Yeah.
And the thing is I never played the game. So just like him, I've been watching all the, AI and fan-made stuff. And yeah, this piece looks amazing, though. This piece looks amazing. As far as like presence, how many pieces Hot Toys are gonna do that has shelf presence? That is whatchamacallit, a centerpiece. Because right now they're knocking it out of the park when it comes to centerpieces. Most of their stuff has been, for the most part, centerpieces depending on your fandom. And with Star Wars, there's no slouch either, because back to that Battle Damage Vader, everybody was debating if that wasn't the Vader that they wanted. They got the Barbecue Annie, the Vader that finally gets put together on the table, and that's a centerpiece as well. That's a big piece. So, adding this to the table, you're like, man, there's not enough space, and space is a factor. So for me, it's up there for a checklist, but it's not an absolute need right now, for the collection, for overall collection. I would rather get me a proper Princess Leia in her Hut Leia outfit, or get her in Artisan Edition where she has her Cinnabon earmuffs, if you will. That would be my pick. But this is no shy of Hot Toys just letting you know why we are king. Hot Toys is still, top of the line. We give you quantity and quality. Sometimes they miss the mark, but those marks that they miss are deliberate, so that way they could put more love into other things, like some of the USB powered stuff. Maybe throw in an extra magnet here and there when it comes to like bases like Black Widow, the Artisan one, the Winter Soldier when he comes out, So it is what it is. Damn dog. It's not even my dog, it's my neighbor's dog. So but other than that, this is a beautiful piece. As far as the likeness goes to the character, it's on point.
Yeah.
The suit looks amazing, and I bet you this is that nylon material that's going to be part of that whole mesh up, which is better than the pleather that they've had for so many years.
Absolutely.
So, I look forward to that. I love the bendy cape. And the fact that this is not a small guy, this is a massive individual.
Oh, yeah.
So, I remember them putting them head to head with a Darth Vader from Obi-Wan Kenobi show, and he's a big boy. He's a big boy.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's a great figure, man. It really is. Howard, what are your thoughts on this piece? Now, I know you're not the biggest Star Wars collector, but what's your thoughts on it?
Man, it looks really good. I'll probably end up passing. There's a lot coming out that I'm looking forward to, but this looks awesome. Like, shout out to the people that love the video game line. I'm hoping they'll make a Cal Kestis.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cal Kestis. I played with Cal Kestis. I mess with Cal Kestis, right? That's different. Go ahead.
Dude,
I'm shocked we haven't got a Cal Kestis yet, actually. I'm
and we
completely
got
shocked.
troopers from his game, dude. That's the funny part.
And no Cal Kestis.
And no Cal Kestis, bro.
It's ridiculous.
even a bad Cal Kestis so they can make an improvement with a 2.0 or something like that. You know? And that's what Hot Toys likes to do. You know, like make something shitty, and then after you order, everybody orders it, and everyone's saying, "Okay, we finally got one." I go, and now you can have this one, and it's going to get better. And you can pay even more for it.
Yeah, give it 6 months, and they'll come out with another one like they did with the Mando.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yep. I do like that Mando from the movie. Didn't like the movie that much, but not as much as I like that figure. But I can't buy any more Mandos. God,
got enough.
I already have two. I already have those two. You know, and
completely oversaturated. Like Chad was saying, the Mando. I mean, a lot of that Mando stuff you couldn't sell. You couldn't give it away if you tried. And it's not, we're not in it to sell, but it happens. You know what I'm saying? But it's just. They went overboard with the Mandalorian stuff. So it is good that they're giving us, stuff like this and from the VGM line and the expanded universe. It's amazing to give that to us. Now,
we could have a whole show about how the whole market is dropped.
God damn it. I was just about to say, do we have too many Mandos or do we have too many Pedro Pascals? And here we are with this.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So Molly and Chad. Let me tell you something. Let me set this up real quick. So I do, when figures drop, what I do for my channel, I'll go and I'll just do a reaction to the blogger photos. Gives me content doing that. And usually I'll get maybe 500, depending on the figure, how cool the figure is, or how many people are into it. I'll get 1,000 views sometimes, cool. This happens. This right here is my lowest numbered review, period. I'm at 120 views or something. I was like, damn. And I thought about it. I was like, I don't need to review this, right? I don't need to do it. And I just feel bad because I do think the figure looks good, but the whole thing of it is you're giving us Pedro Pascal. He played a good Joel. I do think it is, but majorly people don't even see him as Joel. They just see him as Pedro Pascal. But you're giving us Joel as Pedro Pascal without Ellie. And Joel and Ellie go together like peanut butter and jelly. And I think and I get it. I know a lot of people, there's people out there that did not like the young lady's portrayal, Bella Ramsey's portrayal. I thought she did a good job embodying the character of Ellie, but I think a lot of people would have preferred them just giving us the video game versions of these characters. Just want to get you guys' thoughts about that.
Yeah, I used to be a big fan of Pedro. I thought he was great. I loved Last of Us, loved the show, and we skipped this figure when it came out. We did not review this. I did not want to see any more of his face in any figure at all.
Yeah. We do previews when things come to pre-order, and there's some things we just no, we're good because it's just a deadline. The character is dead. There's not going to be unless they made the bad guy, the clicker. But I don't really see. Were you just going to put another Pedro Pascal on your shelf? Yeah.
Have a shelf of just his characters.
Well, you could. You got Mr. Fantastic, the Mandalorian, just all 7 Mandalorians, just all of them.
All 7.
Yeah, I think I agree though of just do the video game version. I think doing the video game version, people would have loved it so much more than having another actor portrayal of a character.
Yep.
Especially when he wasn't really in season 2 at all. It's well, what are we doing with this character now?
I think it's just one of those, we have a sculpt. Let's just pump it out and just cross our fingers. And maybe somebody want it, but I can see this sitting on Sideshow for a long time, unless they just didn't hardly make any, which is possible too.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking maybe, and I said it in my video, I was like, okay, maybe I can justify it if I put him next to a John Wick, have a group of random characters together, or get the Walking Dead figures and have him. You can make it work. Right. It'd be cool to have Rick and Joel together. It'd be but with expense, if this was the days where these things were $250, that's fine. But when you're talking about a $300 figure that you're just kind of getting just to have, No, it's not.
Well, Hot Toys has what 90 figures this year or something.
Yeah.
Something crazy. Like
Almost 100 figures.
Go-
Yeah.
yeah, go get the last one. I mean, that's kind of what we are. We have some local shops that don't sell online, so we went to and we got a Venom and Agent Venom just because they were cool and they were there, and that's like, okay, well, I'll take my money, my statue money that I used to spend on statues, and now I'm just going to put it some more in some figures that I really want.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Chewy says, I feel I need to shout out Chad's Fozzie shirt, boy.
Yeah,
There you go.
Well,
Chad
Molly
is killing it today.
is the merch girl
Yeah,
from
I
Fozzie.
work for Fozzie, so he gets free merch.
Nice.
That's what's up.
This is the old one.
Yeah.
Oh, let me see.
No, you got it. There you go.
Oh, nice.
Oh wow, that is dope.
Yeah.
Nice.
They are so
Yeah.
awesome. They are so awesome. For
They're
real.
going back out for a couple of shows. What you got?
Yeah. Mexico, Boston, Baltimore.
Nice.
Ooh.
Baltimore. Okay. I may have to. Okay. I
Yep.
may have to make that work. May have to make something work. Hold on.
Said the right city. The right city.
Yeah. Absolutely. Moose, your thoughts on Joel?
Okay, so you asked me to look over, some of the new things, and like this one, and I looked at this. I go, I like this. This is cool. I think, and I might get it. Eventually, once I can find it, if I can get it cheap, I'm going to wait for a little while, see what's on the BSTs before I put any money into it. But because I probably can get it cheaper over there, because someone's going to buy it, not want it, and put it up in the BST. And
Yep.
I'm on there. I'm on the BSTs like stink on shit. Because I find everything. All right. And so why not? Like, what the hell? I mean, I think it's upsetting that there is no Ellie.
Yes.
But there might be. I might be able to find a decent Ellie, from a third party.
Absolutely.
With Ramsey in there, and that's all you really need. Unless you can find. I haven't heard a third party even making a clicker. Has anybody heard that? I haven't heard one.
I haven't.
And I pay attention as much as I can.
They had clickers made third party. I know they did 112, but I think
not 1/6.
No, there was somebody who did 1/6, and it was a very short run. And I think they only did
Custom if it's a short run.
Yeah, it could have been a custom, but then again, Social Toys is doing short runs too on certain figures, like the Bloodline, which is X-23 and Storm and Creed.
Yeah, I got X-23 coming. It might be waiting for me. I don't know. I haven't looked up my tracking lately. But it might be waiting for me
I think they did. I remember seeing it in someone's collecting video as they were going through it, and they were showing their zombie collection, and the clickers were there. So they had a female and a male, and that was it. But
that's awesome.
I don't think I'll sink the money on Sideshow because I have enough pre-orders from them. But if I can find someone that has it and give it to me quickly, I don't have to wait for it. If you buy something from Sideshow, you might not get it for 6 months. Because I got a Stace 18 version. God knows when I'll see that. In my hand.
For real. I heard people are getting the Sassy Team. Was that the one with him in the
the white uniform, the Clone Wars uniform?
Right.
And I haven't really watched enough Clone Wars to say I appreciate Clone Wars, but I'm getting more involved with it. And the more I watched all those Shadow. I mean, I love Darth Maul Shadow Lord. That is one hell of a show, And now if the Clone Wars is all as good as that. I'm going to be there, but it's not. I mean, there's only maybe season 7 might be as good as some of that, but there's other certain chunks of it that are really decent, regarding Obi-Wan, things involving Obi-Wan and stuff like that, and Darth Maul and his brother, and how he got betrayed and stuff like that, So yeah, I might start looking into that, but I just had to fight my way through Derry, and that's only 8 episodes, because I really wanted to see what Derry was. Welcome to Derry, and I'm going to get Mr. Pedro Pascal. Even though I only have that one from there's only one Mando that I have from the second Mandalorian figure that came out. Was there a head sculpt? Not the first Mandalorian they put out came with no head sculpt. When they called Grogu Child, when they called Mandalorian a child, there was no Pedro Pascal head sculpt. They probably hadn't paid him yet.
That's what it was.
They were also biding their time to make sure that the show was going to be a big success. Before they go all hog wild. I mean, they can always make any kind of Mandalorian they want. Hot toy, but until you're capturing someone's exact likeness, that the show is great. That you want to start getting into that. So I kind of like all the accessories they got, showing and everything like that. When you ask me to look it up, and I go, yeah, that is. I looked at the blog. I went through all the blogger photos I could find for everything, the recent releases, and I kind of dig this. Even I think it's a nice looking head sculpt.
I do like this shot right here. I do. I mean, listen, I don't think it's a bad figure at all. I personally don't. It's just that it's an empty line, and Chad was just saying, it's like the character's dead, so it's kind of like, where are you gonna go? What direction are we gonna go with it? Even if they came out, even if they did a clicker, you know what I'm saying, a bloater or something like that with them, then I could probably justify it a little bit more. But it's just a figure that's just gonna be alone. It's gonna be a standalone piece. I do like the accessories. Look at all this right here. It looks good. I mean, it does look good, but yeah, I don't know. I want to give a shout out real quick to Charlotte the Unicorn. Says, BC, I literally drove 400 miles in 2 states to watch your show tonight. What? You kidding me? Said, thanks for the show each week, man. Appreciate it. Definitely, bro.
Wow.
Definitely. That's the guy right there. Also, Ash Poole says, BC, you could he said you could do a show for Pedro Mando, Adrian Pascal, Joel, Mandalorian, Mr. Fantastic, and got a council of Pascal. He is the Council of Kings. He really is. Damn, he really is. Press X. Your thoughts on Pedro Pascal? I mean, Joel.
My thoughts on Pedro Pascal are different than my thoughts on this figure. My thoughts on this figure, what the hell? What am I supposed to do with this? Am I supposed to pair? I guess I have so many Grogu, I could just put a Grogu with it. Just as a placeholder for Ellie. It's like, let me just put this here, and it works. It really works. Wow. I could see Grogu in The Last of Us. But this is a good looking Pedro head sculpt. I think the image that you were showing, that actually is a really, really great blogger photo. And I think the tailoring on this it's pretty darn good. I really wish they could get the stitching smaller. I really do.
That's the thing that messes it up. Like right there, those stitches are just a little too.
That's the thing that kills the realism.
Yep. If it was INART, that's stitching
and makes it look like a doll.
Yep.
You know what you could do? You could pose them with, in the back of a shelf with some Resident Evil figures, some Walking Dead figures, anything that had anything that's a virus thing, anything connected to viruses,
That's
Steve, because that's what all that stuff was about, like a virus or a fungus, whatever you want to call it, And
I really want Hot Toys.
You could pose them with some good-looking third-party, Joel from the video game that they made, anything decent. You could be like, hey, I wandered into the wrong video game or something. I want it offset, something like that. But I think he's good looking.
You could put Grogu in his backpack. Oh my gosh,
you're damn sure good.
Coming together. This is coming together, people. No, I think it's a good. I want to see those blogger photos of Grogu.
Skull Club. That'd be cool.
I think no, it's a great looking figure. It could be better. It's good. It could be better. But for what you're getting here, it does feel incomplete because, I mean, if you watch The Last of Us season 1, it was a great season. It's a fantastic season. It's just you're missing someone. You just are.
You are. Yep.
I didn't finish season 2. Should I go back and finish it?
I didn't watch season 2, but then again,
I say at least finish season 2. Season 2. I'm not sure if they're making a season 3 because I think the viewership went down terribly, which I knew it was. I knew it was. If you know the game, I was like, see, the game is one thing. Playing the game, I love the game. I love the first one and the second game. The second game is very special to me for several reasons. But doing that in live action on the show, I was thinking like maybe they'll tell that story a little better or do it, change it up a little bit to kill the lead is kind of kind of stupid, and it killed the ratings. So it just, it didn't make any sense. So yeah.
Well, they killed the lead in the game anyways.
Right.
I was gonna
That's
say
what I'm
it's
saying.
like it does follow the game quite close.
It really does. But I'm saying for the game, we're playing. You still get to play Joel at some points in the game, but and that was even controversial shit. I remember hearing about that before the game even released.
Oh, that pissed so many people off. They're like,
So many
how
people.
could you do that? It's like, it's called storytelling. You can do that. You can do anything you want.
Yep.
You're not making the game. You're playing the game. Either
Yep.
play it or don't.
And you play flashbacks. That's it. It's just like when you see a
There you
flashback.
go.
It doesn't even matter. Some people forgot the concept of flashbacks. But
Right.
I digress.
Right.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, give it a Grogu. It's great.
There you go. Lou, your thoughts on this piece?
It's a nice piece. Granted, I could see the issue with the stitching, being as big as it is, but INART seem to do well when it comes to their threaded tailoring, and I think Hot Toys needs to go over there and send a spy over and pull in one of their people over and just like, listen, just bring that talent over here. We'll pay you the same. Just come. But other than that, the details on this figure is phenomenal. Yeah. The look is accurate. He has that, damn, I gotta do this shit again, kind of face, which is different from the other sculpts that he got. Some of them he looks a little worried, others he looks like like that, like you just froze in the middle of a stream. But this is nice. You can play with this in so many different ways on your shelf. For instance, if you have like Stan Lee or any of the other Bruce Lee in his studio chair and have a set of studio chairs, put Pedro Pascal there, like if they're having a conversation, like this is my celebrity, shelf, if you wanted to. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But also, you get a disheveled, messy-haired Pedro Pascal. You could put this on your Mandalorian like he has helmet hair, because none of the Mandalorians have really helmet hair, But I don't know, man. Like, yeah, you could put this with your Walking Dead and any of your other zombie-like, characters and have this, I Am Legend kind of like lineup, right? And say, yeah, this is my thing. I'm into horror, but my thing is zombies. I don't care how you come. If it's the X virus, the Mushroom Kingdom, or what have you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you have a lineup, and these are your main guys. As far as the show is concerned, season 1 done. That's it. That's all I gotta say about that. Don't even go to 2. You're wasting your time. If you played the game, you already know what to expect. But as far as the line goes, it's a one and done. Like, it's almost the same as Moose. Who was it that we got tricked with S-Beam? We thought it was all one person. It wasn't. It was the guessing game. It was this chick from Resident Evil 4. Mila, something like that. The Resident Evil 4 actress. She's been in all the Resident Evil.
Jovanovic.
Yeah.
I don't know the character's name. I forget what her character's name is.
So, like, characters like that, they're one-offs. You know what I mean? So it's up to you whether you want to add this collection. This is definitely not coming in my collection. I'd rather buy more One Piece figures than anything
I think
else.
Hot Toys only made one movie figure related to Resident Evil. But they made a couple of Leon Kennedys from the video game.
They made a bunch of video game characters.
Alice. Yes, Alice. Yeah.
Alice. It was Alice. Thank you.
Moose, do you have Alice?
No, I haven't. I haven't played that many games to really be desirable of games. That's why I like Pedro in this visage more than I like him anything else in the game, because I really don't connect to the game. And I'm kind of like hoping against hope, for the first episode of season 2 that they weren't gonna whack him off, because maybe they were gonna change it, like. I guess no. They have to follow along, It was pretty brutal how they got here, made his end, and so I mean, yeah, we're probably not going to see a season 3. I think it died. I think that whole show died.
Yeah. Want to give a shout out to Second Brother. What's up with you? He said, what up, fam? He said, on a music break right now. Nice to see new faces. Absolutely. Big Bro will be back here next week. Absolutely. He is actually, him and Little Macho are actually at Earth, Wind, and Fire. They went to go see Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Ooh, enjoy.
Nice. I'm so jelly. Like, come on.
That sounds cool.
Yep, absolutely.
How
How
many original members do you think there are? How many original members are still alive? You know,
Woo. I should know this. I just watched the HBO special. I should know this. It's about it was a big band. So yeah.
back in the day, it used to be back in the day it used to be an MTV special. Now it has to be an HBO special.
Where's MTV?
Are they do they broadcast anymore?
What's MTV?
A little, not really. They were show. It was the Catfish channel for a minute. Now they don't show Catfish no more. And now the VMAs are on CBS. So,
oh yeah, oh wow.
No more MTV.
Yeah. Well, they own it. I mean the channel. CBS is owned by Paramount. Paramount owns the video. Owned MTV. So
right,
they can do whatever
Dogs
they want.
Dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria.
Figure Poser, what's up with you, brother? Good to have you here. Absolutely. Mr. Howard Collags, thank you so much for being patient.
Yes, sir.
I know we talked about this a little bit today.
Yeah. I have a few choice words. Like,
please.
Like when I saw this, I just was like, what is Hot Toys doing? First of all, what this figure reminds me of and looks like, they kind of copied it, like the vibe, the look. It's flat. The James Bond. They look the body looks the same. It was
you
just
talking like the Commando. You talking about the Commando version of him?
The James Bond where he had the blood.
Yeah, the Commando.
Yeah, and then the suit, like the whole James Bond thing. Like, how do you mess up James Bond?
Yeah,
like he's iconic. And I feel like they did this with Joel. Like I actually on 1/6 kit, I have the Lim Toys on the Joel and Ellie on pre-order. And it looks way better than this.
Yes.
Looks straight out of the video game.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just like Hot Toys, they be phoning it home sometimes. Like this just doesn't seem like a priority. I don't know why. I think the body proportions are kind of wonky. The head sculpt, it's not even the head sculpt doesn't look like him. I think it looks like a bobblehead. It's just like the hair, it just looks big to me.
Well, you can't say we don't know what reason why they couldn't make any more figures. You know, Stella Ramsey doesn't want.
I'm sorry, Moose. I'm so sorry. I'm just saying, like, I just wish they like.
It is an orphan figure. It's a big orphan.
This is not INART, but like they could have did more. I feel like Chris. Like I agree.
INART would have made it even better. You know.
Oh, sure. Absolutely.
I love the game. I've played the first one, played the second one. You know, it's a great game. I can see why people are not really, liking this at all. It seems kind of boring and uninteresting, in my opinion. Of course, that's about it.
Absolutely, no, I totally agree.
Look at I say MTV and everybody loves it.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody's in the chat like MTV Jams, MTV2, Yo MTV Raps.
But
VH1. I like VH1.
Old school VH1. Yes.
Yeah.
I would say this when it comes to the figure, though, like the franchises of zombies and stuff like that, kind of like wore out for a while because Walking Dead kind of killed the franchise by just playing every single year. And having a different version of another zombie thing, plus you have Resident Evil on the side, you're kind of like, I'm a little done.
Yes.
It's kind of like with the vampire stuff that was going on for a while. You had Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Angel, and then you had Twilight, and then all this other stuff.
Vampire Diaries.
Oversaturation.
True Blood. Yeah.
True Blood. Oh my God.
Oh, I love True Blood.
It was
True Blood. Give me a True Blood figure. Some of those figures.
That would have been a good figure.
That would have been nice. That would have
Yeah,
been
of course.
That would have been a
nice.
good figure line.
If they would have done originals. You know,
Yeah.
hey,
That was way early. I forget that Warner Brothers must have
Warner
made that
Brothers.
show, you know. And so they could have made some of them, you know. Imagine like some of the vampires.
Maid, yeah.
You know, I mean, Skarsgård, the Skarsgård kid, was it Alexander or what's it?
Alexander, yep.
I mean, he would have been a great vampire, you know. And he, a whole bunch of figures. There would have been a whole bunch of figures, you know. I mean, they would never be able to make, you know, Rogue or anything like. I mean, not Rogue, but Anna Paquin. You know, they won't make her. You know, I think she'd be cost too much money.
So this week, week, want to talk about San Diego Comic-Con and some of the things that we may see. I want to talk about these first. Caustic Plastic has been dropping little nuggets all throughout this week. We've been looking at this. We've been looking at our guy right here. We've been looking at
the Crow.
The Crow. We've been looking at this guy right here. We've been looking at this guy right here. All right, my guy.
And they did a Ozzy Osbourne too.
And we got my guy right here.
That's awesome. I'd get that.
Absolutely.
That's my time frame. You know.
Absolutely.
You know.
Molly and Chad, we're gonna go to you.
Crazy Train back in the 90s. You know how much bigger can you get?
Absolutely. Molly and Chad, we're gonna go to you with the. I mean, come on.
This line is like right up my alley. Like getting the House of 1,000 Corpses, which Rob Zombie is my favorite.
Yes.
Ozzy, love it. The Crow. When I used to do cosplay, I was only the Crow. So that's all about it. Labyrinth, one of my favorite movies. Like they are appealing to specifically me, I think, and I'm all about it. I love it.
Yeah, so we're going to go to StatueCon in a couple of weeks in Michigan with Collector Zone, and these guys are going to be there. So we'll have a chance to talk to them. So watch our channel. We'll have some videos with them. But yeah, we're really wanting to get tied in with them for their 1/6 scale, specifically the Caustic Plastic Maestro line.
Yes,
and they've got a lot of figures. I mean, we were going to actually bring them up if you didn't, because they've got some sleeper figures here, and they're supposed to go like premium. So we'll see. I think they're bringing this one, and hopefully they'll have the Crow one too.
Yes.
So we can actually see it and touch. I think this is going to be at San Diego Comic-Con too, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so we're and they made the statue of the Crow, which is supposed to be like premium as well. So they're really up in their game here with these announcements, and they do have a lot of collections of licenses. Yeah, license. That's the word I was looking for. So they do have a lot of licenses that they can really lean into. But if they get into music, you see how well like the Michael Jackson figure has sold. But if they can get into like this Ozzy, they do a good job and things like that. I mean, there's a Knuckle Bones that's been doing statues which are pretty good. But if you do something really good, if they knock it out of the park with these, there's a big market for these music figures that look good.
I was talking to a friend of a friend that has direct contact with them, and I was like, please, Kiss, Alice Cooper, please, Eddie, please, shit. I would even love, and I would really love this. I've been asking for this for years. You got to do Metallica, but also I want Korn. I want a Jonathan Davis Korn with the H&R Geiger mic stand. I want that. Dreadlocks, kill. It's figure. Come on, it's toyetic. You got to do all that stuff. But I'm not sticking with you guys. If they're doing Ozzy, we all know Ozzy has so many fucking looks.
Right.
Which look? Which Ozzy? Which Ozzy would you guys like to see?
Man, that's such a hard question. But I think you got to go to like early, like early solo band
Yeah.
Ozzy, like the
Yes.
80s,
Yes.
really, because you can't, or now, I mean, if you did not now, but you know what I mean, the most current, like with the throne,
Yeah.
like for his
Oh,
final
yeah.
look, I think one of those two would be the best, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think they're all about it. I think that, the family wants to honor him, and if they can get into this, and then of course if this does well, then yeah, Kiss, we collect a lot of Kiss stuff.
Yes.
We a lot of our music stuff is Kiss, and if Gene Simmons can make money,
He's gonna make money.
Exactly. Exactly.
it's just a matter of can they afford the license to them. But yeah, there's still a lot of rabid Kiss fans. Like, yeah, I mean, you hit kind of the big ones. Eddie, I think, would be super easy. Like the NECA Eddies are awesome,
Love him.
Yes.
and you can definitely kind of kick it up a notch if you go to like the 6 scale. But I mean, we love those NECA Eddies are amazing.
They're great.
Yeah,
They're
we
great.
love them. Mhm.
They are great. Now going to this guy, sticking with y'all again.
Mhm.
House of a Thousand Corpses. Me and second brother quote lines from a House of a Thousand Corpses and the Devil's Rejects every damn day. We love Tutti fucking fruit. I mean, we loved it. We love this stuff. I want a whole House of a Thousand Corpses and
Yes.
a whole Devil's Rejects line. You
Mhm.
gotta give us Baby. You gotta give us Opus. I mean, come on. So you guys excited for this? What else would you like to see from this line?
I'm with you. I want to see the whole line with this one. I mean, we don't get a whole lot of House of a Thousand Corpses representation in the horror world,
That's right.
especially in the toys. I mean, especially getting a line like this to cover it would be huge.
Yeah, I think they'll probably test this one out, or they're going to limit. I mean, we'll talk to them in a couple of weeks. I think it's the first week of August.
That's awesome.
So hang around with us. We'll definitely report what we
Yes.
hear. But we're excited because like all of these to me were kind of surprise drops. I mean, I saw Conan and the Labyrinth and the Crow. And it's like, oh man, these are great. And then it's like, oh yeah, here's some other stuff for you. It's like, oh damn. And so if these figures come out, of course, I don't, none of them shipped yet. This Maestro line.
Yeah.
But if they hit, I mean, they're definitely going to be a kind of a sleeper hit. They're coming from Italy, so I don't know what the shipping and all that stuff's going to be. And I don't think a lot of people. I know Collector Zone has some, but they kind of do early and then they cut off. So I don't know how many of these are actually going to hit the stores. Like I'm not sure if they're just all going to be kind of pre-order stuff. So we'll kind of have to see how that plays out. But I think this is going to be a fantastic. I'm crossing my fingers. It's going to be a fantastic line anyway.
Absolutely. 100%. Going to you, Moose. Hold on, I'm about to blow it up for you. So you got Chuck Norris right there. That looks, and I keep forgetting, what's the name of this movie, Moose? Help me out.
Missing in Action. This figure from Missing in Action. I think it's a pretty decent figure without purrs. There's no purrs on it, So I mean, and they haven't gotten into artisan. I don't think they have anybody. They don't have any artists in their line, but they have a great line. I have a lot of caustic plastic figures. I have Nosferatu, the original one, with with the graves. I mean the whole thing, the wall and everything like that, the door. And that was expensive, and I missed out on it at first. Then all of a sudden there was a post on Mafia's channel saying, hey, there's about 8 left. Nobody wants one. I go, oh, no, really? I was looking for that because I kept on looking on eBay for web exclusive, caustic plastic, because I want the web exclusive. And so I never found it until then. That was like my first caustic plastic one was Nosferatu. Then I moved on. And then I finally got a Bella, Bella Lugosi, that's another figure. And then I got rid of that figure. Yeah, Phantom, because I couldn't resist the Phantom in that organ. I mean, I have a whole shelf of that stuff, and so I had to, all 3 are on my shelf in the back, and I put Vampirella in there and put her in Bella's coffin, And they need some kind of attention. But then I found this really cheap, considering, and so that was decent. But I don't know I forget what the exclusive is, but this is just a deluxe one. but it's good enough. I mean, it's fine. It's good enough for me, you know. I mean, I'll put him next to Rambo and things like that. You know, any kind of military show. I have some military figures that go up, so that would be a nice little show, you know, for those guys in one or D12. Most of the time, I'm trying to make all my D12s, you know, movie ones, and my muscle racks. One's going to be all DC, one's going to be all Star Wars. Or it's actually two is going to be DC. Two is going to be DC. One big Star Wars muscle rack, 60 inches wide, and two are going to be Marvel and a mixture of other stuff, you know. And I have so many figures, man. I'm just bonkers. I'm out of my mind. But I couldn't resist when I found a good decent price on it, and they accepted my offer, my lowball offer. Let's take it. Let's go for it. And but you know, if you can find him a decent price, I think he's worth it. You know, I'm not a big fan of. I'm not big a fan of, you know, that kind of attitude. You know, but I don't buy things for their IP. I buy things for beauty. Now, I had a question about 1,000. You know, House of 1,000 Corpses. You know, now is that Al? Is that the Terrifier, or is that somebody else? I don't know this guy. I don't know.
Oh no!
I don't know any of the characters.
That is Captain Spaulding, played by the amazing.
I don't know any of those guys. I don't know anything. I mean, it was a video. It was a movie. You know, I think it's a movie. Wasn't that is that a Rob Zombie movie?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I know it for that. I know a lot of stuff. You know, for what they do. God, I'll never watch that Monsters thing though. I just can't look at that thing.
We don't talk about that. We don't talk about the monsters. We don't talk about that. But we will talk about, we'll talk about the Firefly family.
I mean, you know, Fabio's getting great licenses. You know, the oddball things, a Reanimator. You know, I haven't pre-ordered that yet, but I'm sure that'll be up there. And I got the Crow. I pre-ordered the Crow. You know, and I paid it all off so I could I saved some money on that. So I mean, I'm you know. So that's just going to come to me, unless there's a tariff that I have to pay off too. I have to stick one in. And I was getting Frankenstein. That Frankenstein is beautiful.
That is a beautiful piece. Mm-hmm. Yes. When are we getting the Crow? Because that should.
Well, that's probably not until 27. I can't see that more than 27.
Yeah, I think you're right.
That's way behind. I mean, they had, you know, I mean, they announced it though, but I don't see it coming this year.
Renz, I'm feeling you. A 1/6 scale Marilyn Manson. Yeah, that would be insane. Like which would you pick? Which costume would you pick? Which look? Absolutely, that would be.
Well, the earliest ones.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, do a 1/6 Rob Zombie. Be cool.
Yeah,
it would be. Absolutely, definitely. Yes.
I mean, if they're working with him for some of these rights, you would think that he's
in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He'll have one pretty soon, probably.
Absolutely.
How about a Rob Zombie figure? Let's have a Rob Zombie figure. You know, from when he was, you know, when he was performing. Actually, you know, he was crazy looking.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how they'll do the dreads. I don't know how that will go.
Well, they did the dreads for Captain Jack Sparrow, so
yeah,
it's possible. So it's just a matter of who's doing it and how you know they're gonna incorporate it into the figure without it falling to pieces. Which I don't think people had issues with their Jack Sparrow. As a matter of fact, I think that's one of the few artisan figures that has no issues.
None. It's perfect.
Because I have the deluxe version, and the only artisan is the twirly little hair. It didn't have the dreads; it's all plastic. But I have no issues with it. No, you know, nothing falling off, and nothing on my Black Widow or Luke. They still chef's kiss.
While we with you, Lou, let's what else of all of these? Which one is the one that speaks to you the most?
Oh, Conan, baby. Come on, man.
Yes.
Like, Conan. Listen. I'm sorry. Like, I'm fat now. When I was younger, I used to be a gym rat, bro. And, you know, pumping iron was my Bible. And, dude, I'm telling you, if I could get the juice, I would have gotten the juice and I would have been jacked. And I probably would have been a wrestler. Now, no. The only juice I get is in a red container. That's it.
Oh, bro.
That's Arnie, baby. Arnie's my Conan, and the first movie was what this one is representing of. This is him at the very end, and dude, yeah, that's right. I won't lie, man. True, I want to see you lift up a whole rack with your legs, dude. I'm telling you, I never miss leg day. Never miss leg day. Bench press you in your mattress. Nah, but seriously, this look is basically how he looked at the end, right?
Sorry. He's like, huh? I'm sorry.
Like,
Go on, Lou. I'm sorry.
The Press X gave it a look like he was Jack Benny or something like that,
But this one is basically at the end of the film after fighting the battle on the mounds and went towards the temple to face Thulsa Doom. And this is right before he takes out Thulsa Doom. I'm waiting for the war paint one, right, to be released, but from what I was told through the grapevine, we're going to get a 2-pack of this like they gave us with what they were supposed to give us for The Crow.
Oh, wow.
But we didn't get that. We got different SKUs for different things. But I did hear war paint, and that's coming after this. Now, my thing is this. Do I wait for the war paint or do I get this? Granted, I feel that the head sculpt could use a little bit more love. That's the word I want to use. A little bit more love.
Yeah.
But then again, this is young Arnie. So we're used to
I heard that this has changed. Like what Tim Harvey is saying right here. I've heard, I haven't seen anything, but as of today, I heard things and good things about this sculpt that is like,
exactly. Because the thing is this, the brows don't look a little stern like they're supposed to. It's like there's certain little details on Arnold's face that we know as fans because he has the most iconic look. He has that superhero-esque jawline and he has the facial features. If he was, Incredible Hulk, this is him. You know what I mean? But it's not as Lou Ferrigno. But this guy right here, I'm waiting for Van Damme. That's like the beginning of their Muse line.
Yeah.
And Van Damme hasn't been released yet.
Yeah. The Frank Dukes. Yeah.
Frank Dukes, exactly. So I'm waiting for that to be released, and I'm kind of gauging on what I'm getting with that line. Granted, it's not going to have the rooted hair, but it's the silicone body. Hold on, Moose. It's the silicone body. It's the multiple outfits, and I wonder if they're going to do this with this particular Conan because. No lie, with this particular Conan, you can get away with just switching out the trousers and throwing on a vest and having a different look in the film, right? You can also have the look where he's running away from the dogs, where he's carrying skin, where he gets free from being a gladiator / slave. You can also get the look where he meets Subutai and I forgot this chick's name. Jeez. But basically you get all those different looks just based on, swaps. Ooh. Is that your blood pressure alarm?
No, it's my sugar. I gotta go.
Okay. I knew it was something for you. Yeah. I'm just making sure you're okay, Uncle Moose. I'm just making sure you're okay.
Yeah, I mean, I checked it like 2 minutes ago and it was 81. Now it's even lower than that. So.
All right. But the definition on the body, though, we've seen this with the Fisons and the TB Leagues, for those who don't know. And they basically got like 2 versions of Mr. Olympia's body, right? Here, it's more of that Arnold-style body where he put his body through a lot of damage. And they say it through a documentary of how much he's actually worked to get this specific physique. I'm hoping that we get more of this. Look at that base. That base is good enough to put multiple figures on. So, you get this, this all in, and you get multiple Conans, and you don't want to get a a brother Cousins figure in there, you can. You know, only a limited time offer. You know,
you can.
But that's a big base. You got look at that small base. It's fine, but the steps is the seller's fruit. Yeah. So imagine getting a couple of Conan figures and just lining them up. You know what I mean? But dude, when they do more horror figures like Terrifier and shoot, dude, I wouldn't mind if they went as far as giving us characters from Critters. You know what I mean? Like give us guys from Critters. Give us some more horror characters. You know, throw them in there. You know, this falls into Sword of Sorcery, but they had their own version of horror because you had blood, guts everywhere. You know what I mean? It's very barbaric. You know, so that's the name. Then you got Snake Plissken, same thing. You know, shoot. Give me Mad Max. Give me all of it. Give me all the classic action movies and horror movies. Yeah. You know what I mean? I would like to see it, but I wouldn't want it in my collection. Exorcist.
Just weren't they doing? Somebody was doing the Exorcist.
Somebody was doing it, but I don't remember who. I would like to see it, but I don't want it.
Somebody was doing it. Yeah. Somebody definitely was. Definitely. Lou, you still with us? Still? I don't think he's still with us. I don't think he's still with us. I don't think Lou is with us. Am I here? Am I here?
You're here.
Okay, I am here. Okay, I'm still here.
No,
okay,
we're just taking a moment of silence. I don't know why we're taking a moment of silence.
I don't know why.
Let's just chill out for a minute.
Howard, are you here? Good. Howard? Oh, there he is here.
He's just sitting really still. Don't move. His vision based on movement. Don't move.
We have two fucking Uncle Lou's. Oh my god.
Someone got him wet.
Don't worry, I'm a Gemini. You'll see me twice in your lifetime. Don't worry, it's all good. Nah, but seriously, just having them do other lines that other people are not doing just gives you more of a reason to be like, hey, I may want that in my collection.
Caustic is doing it.
You know what I mean? So Caustic is doing The Exorcist. Look at that. Yeah. See? So
thank you, Tim. Tim Harvey is on it.
Tim's on point. Tim's on point today. Tim's on point. But I digress. Passing the mic.
Absolutely.
Before I freeze again.
Mr. Howard Collector. Howard Collects. Same question to you. Any of this speaks to you? Which one do you think you like the best? I mean,
that's probably the best one I've seen. The one you have on the screen right now. As far as like realism,
David Bowie.
I think the Crow is up there too, but I feel like this one looks more realistic even than that. I do have the Crow on pre-order.
Nice.
And so I'll be bringing that one home whenever they decide to ship it. I love that they're doing these, I wouldn't say niche, but like it's niche in the fact that Hot Toys, INART, these big companies aren't doing these characters. So I love Caustic for doing this.
No.
And so we need more. Like I want them to do Michael Jackson just to throw their hat in the ring against INART and other companies that have done it. They could probably do it better.
That's
and I agree with him. Like, go down the music line and go down horror. Go down these lines that these other companies are not necessarily doing. I feel like that's where they'll make all the money.
No, that would make sense. I mean, we need something different. We do. And I like the fact that they're giving us something different. It's definitely needed in this space. We've seen a lot of the same old. We've seen the big three: Marvel, DC, Marvel, DC, and Star Wars. We've seen it, the big three. But we do love the big three. The big three is good. We do love the big three. We do. Speaking of the big three, segue. We got this. we got this. So this happened last weekend.
Uh,
We got this artwork, and I did a video. Did a video last weekend, and the video was like the potential. Is this the potential doomsday line for Hot Toys? I think we will get more characters, more surprises, and all that other good stuff. But right here, I think is kind of an idea of what big idea of what we'll possibly get. I think the biggest thing that people are hyped for would be the X-Men. I think that's the thing. I think that's that's going to be for me. That's totally the biggest draw.
I was going to say Captain America because we're all looking like Cap. Everyone on this panel is just like Cap.
Black shirts everywhere. Black shirts into the room.
Well,
like, did someone call each other and like
no. I got turtles on my shirt. Don't play yourself, man.
I got a call. I'm like, hey, what are you
like
wearing?
Cap.
Like, you know what I'm gonna wear.
No. Listen to what I'm gonna tell you. It's funny that we're all wearing a black shirt, but this has never changed. In all the Avengers movies, we are Captain America. In the perspective of hearing the story out, seeing the story play out, we are Captain America.
Yeah.
And that's the perspective we're told the stories of Avengers through. Specifically, it's through Cap. Granted, you can argue that with Iron Man, but honestly, we're not rich. We just want to do the right thing most of the times. And that's Cap. You know what I mean? But as far as like figures, dude, X-Men all the way, because with the rise of X20, what was it, X-Men 97?
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
You got Marvel Rivals going crazy with the new inclusion of X-Men characters such as Jubilee and Cyclops in the game. And if you haven't played it, you're missing out. It's free to play. Just play. That's it. Have fun. You don't have to buy nothing. You can just play and have fun. But my thing is this: as far as Hot Toys goes, and as big as this line is, knowing what happened in the past, they may sprinkle this in and be more prepared for what's to come in Secret Wars.
I agree. Nope. 100%. Yep. And I mean, to your point, Lou, and I was saying this in the video, yes, another Pedro figure. Another damn Pedro figure. But the fact that we're still waiting for a good number of the Fantastic Four, the only one that released was the Thing, which Thing is back there. He is fantastic. I know you got great figure. Figure.
Dude, contender for the top 10 of the year, bro.
I agree. Totally agree with you. Totally agree with you on that one. But with that being said, only thing that's really changed from these outfits is they just have coats, and we're still waiting on a big number of those figures. I don't think we're necessarily getting them from this line, from Doomsday anyway. I think in Secret Wars they'll drastically change the costumes, and then they'll find another way to get money out of us with that line. But as far as Doomsday, no.
I beg the different. Well, this is my theory. Because they haven't released First Steps figures other than the Thing looks exactly the same as the Thing that Hot Toys released. It only released that one. They may throw in the jackets. Don't quote me, but if they throw in the jackets, then you got the First Steps, and then you got this movie.
Yeah.
And they just might delay it.
I beg to differ, bro.
I do too.
Because collecting as much as I have, I know you're assuming, but that's what I'm saying. I beg to differ. As collecting as long as I have, when they throw in something into something that's pre-existing, right? Usually they have the image already blurred out, or they'll say special item or whatever the case may be, and that will be a timed exclusive. In this case, the jackets. I'm sorry, I'm not buying figures for jackets. I'm sorry. Throw that shit out the water.
If this was 2019, they could get away with that shit. But now you got Caustic, INART, all this competition, statues, all this stuff. They ain't playing. No, they ain't doing that.
Here's how they get us. Here's how they get us with the Fantastic Four. They invert the colors from the white and blue to the black and blue.
That's how they get us.
Mm.
That's how they get us, and that's going to be in Secret Wars. It's going to be a little more tactical, whatever the case may be. You know, even if they wanted to, and they could go back to Multiverse of Madness and use Mr. Fantastic's version of that costume and throw that in there, and kind of, you know, throw that in the mix and just say, yeah, this is how it looks just in black, you know. But Fantastic Four is there. We already got those. The ones that I'm really looking at right now from this image, forget Thunderbolts. Ain't nobody give a damn about them. I'm sorry. Ain't nobody give a damn about no Thunderbolts. I'm sorry. Ain't nobody talking about them. The only people they're talking about is X-Men.
No one's talking about the Fantastic Four, really. Either.
No,
I mean, that came out last year.
Yeah, but you know, I'm saying for as far as flipping them, because they already have the sculpts. All they have to do is change the color.
Yeah.
But X-Men is the talk of the town.
They are.
Dr. Doom is the talk of the town.
Yes.
It's another Iron Man / not Iron Man. But what I want to see is M'Baku.
Yeah.
As a figure.
Yeah.
Because he was so great in Black Panther.
Yeah.
I'm shocked they still have not made a figure of this man yet.
I think we'll get him. I think we'll get him in this line. I totally think we'll get him in this line. We're gonna bounce around. Lou, thank you. We're gonna go back to you, Lou, in a second. Molly and Chad, just your thoughts on this as well. Yeah. From this line, would you agree? Would you guys be more excited for X-Men?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's a good chance to finally release like Gambit if they're not going to do the, you know, and then I think you might see a couple of Thunderbolts. I don't know if you'll see all of them, but I could see a couple of them being released, and then I think like Namor and M'Baku or some ones that could be. But I think what I really want to see is like a Savage Hulk. I don't know if that's going to come out with a Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
But give me a silicone movable Hulk.
Yes.
Without the joints and without
$500.
Well, okay. I mean,
yeah. Have you seen his Hulk in it?
Well, I mean, we got the Venom,
right?
And it's 15 inches, and it was $400.
Right.
And the Venom has way more than the Hulk's going to have. So I think a $400 Hulk is very reasonable. I don't think that's out of the question. I just think something. I mean, just because the Hulk is such an older figure, you know, and even when they were made, and I don't really like the Ruffalo head sculpt, but I mean, if you got to have it, you got to have it.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't think the Red Hulk is selling all that great. Nah. But I think if you had like a Savage Hulk, and I don't know, like I said, it may come out with a Spider-Man or maybe not, I don't know, but that's kind of the one figure. And I think Cyclops and Gambit, and I don't know how they could do like a Professor X. I'm not sure if they could do that, but like Magneto, I think that's a pretty easy one. They've got those already. Yeah,
I'm waiting for the Doom. I'm excited to see what that one's gonna look like.
If they have a die-cast Doom.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Yeah. What did you guys think of the Doom that they recently did, the comic version, the VGM version?
I thought it looked really cool.
Yeah.
I mean,
I liked it.
We almost got it. I just didn't really have anything to put it with, and we're trying to get away. We're going back and collecting all the sci-fi, so we're doing like RoboCop, Predator, Terminator. Like we're grabbing all of those.
Yes.
We're trying to move away from, but we did get Deadpool. I got Blade.
Yep.
I would have got Gambit if Gambit would have come out. I would have got Gambit. I would have dived into that Deadpool Wolverine line because I thought the Wolverine was amazing. The Deadpool, like all of those were cool. The Thunderbolts I was excited about for a second, but you're right. I mean, and then it's like, oh yeah, they're not making them, and it's like, okay,
then the hype just
they're kind of done. But I mean, I think people did want like a Red Guardian. Don't give me another Bucky, you know, don't give me another Yelena. No, we got enough.
A Sentry would be cool.
Yeah, Sentry
would be good. Yeah.
Red Guardian. Yeah. So that might be the two that show up.
Yeah.
Is Sentry in the picture? I don't see Sentry in the picture.
He's right here. He's right here. He's Bob. He's in Bob mode.
Not Sentry, that's Bob.
He's Bob.
It's kind of interesting they got Captain America with the shattered hammer though. I thought they might have like a Captain Hydra or something. That was kind of the talk for a while.
Well, you know something? Maybe that will play into effect
going back to Love and Thunder, because
Mhm.
the last time we seen the Shattered Hammer was in Love and Thunder.
Yeah,
Mhm.
with
That's
the
right.
Jane Foster.
Mhm.
That's a cool figure too, honestly.
Oh, Jane
Man.
Foster was a sleeper hit, bro.
She
Yeah.
was. Yes.
Yeah.
100.
Figure.
100%.
We're all cool figures for the movie. Too bad the movies.
It was told from the version of Korg. That's it.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
told by Korg.
Yeah.
They totally had a great character. They just with Gore the God Butcher. They just
Yep.
like one of the best characters in comics, and they just like did nothing with him. They had a chance to introduce
Mhm.
more symbiotes. Noel, they had a chance to introduce that, and it's like, yeah, we're not doing any of that.
This is what happens when Marvel mishandles villains that are either equivalent to a deity or is a deity, and they can't write them properly. Look at Zeus. Zeus
Yeah,
is a
Right.
that's what
laughing stock.
No kidding. I
the
know.
whole Hercules
The
and Zeus
buffoon.
thing.
A buffoon.
Yep.
Mhm. Yeah, it was sad to see
Hercules was a
turn into
buffoon.
slob.
Hercules was some kind of, they were going to make a Hercules movie, but not now, right? They were thinking about making some kind of Hercules something.
They
They
were.
were going to have Hercules go and chase down Thor. That's what it was going to be. It was going to be that was classic Thor versus Hercules comic
Mhm.
done in the film. But the thing is this, nobody wants to see that.
So
If they have this coming up, this is the thing. This is the
Austin.
event horizon. Oh, Austin's here. What's up, Austin?
What's up, Austin? My day one. What's up with you, brother? And your back computer, brother, is coming along very good. I'm gonna show you some pics in a little bit. So yeah, doing a 3D print jobs for him. So definitely, bro.
I may ask you for one of those because I can't afford a Jazz Ink right now, man. I can wait on it, and I can wait on
BC
it.
is more expensive.
Mm-hmm. A little bit.
BC is just giving me grayscale. I'm doing all the work. You forget I got a green thumb and a black thumb and a red thumb. I got too many thumbs, bro.
Too many thumbs. You're all thumbs.
Did anybody see more than 27 characters in this image? I see 27.
I think you're about right. And I think in it's four.
Did you see
And
Loki in between?
Loki's in the middle. He's number
right in the middle.
25. Then I found a couple more. I forgot. I couldn't see Beast under the because he blends in so well, and I didn't see Falcon. Falcon up in the top.
Yeah, Nightcrawler's there. Mystique.
Aren't there 28 if you count Loki?
Yeah. There's Loki.
It's almost like one of those it's a very they're trying to like tease you. I mean, but they're trying to like trick you into thinking there isn't that many figures here. They go, oh, there's tons of figures in here. Look at all the faces you're digging in. So if they made 27 figures in this line, I can't see them not doing more than one Doom though. There's got to be some kind of like Dune all in white. It's gonna be a Dune in white too. I think. I mean, Doom all in white. So.
Shout out to Maz. Maz was going to find a way to talk aliens in this stream, even with him not being here.
Yeah, that's what Maz does.
I love Maz.
He's like a face hugger. He's always trying to impregnate something.
Oh my god, that just
Lou, you are in rare form today.
He's one of us.
Now I don't know if I can get that out of. Let me try to get that out of my head. That whole
Too late.
Jesus.
No.
Oh god.
You're welcome, Jay.
Oh Lord.
Just Maz impregnating things and Pedro Pascal. Just do what you will.
There's gonna be another Fantastic Four, Pedro Pascal.
He's like, let me plant the seed of xenomorphism in you, so that way you can buy one.
Oh Lordy. But I gotta agree with Molly on this one. I think for everybody that has the comic book Doom, and that's a great figure. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is going to be the one to get. I just feel it for some reason. Like, I just feel this is going to be the one to get, really. And I know people are like, oh, it's just another Iron Man. They're going to be, but this is going to be the one. I could die cast the hood. This is going to be the one you're going to want to get.
It's gonna be funny though on the 17th of December or the 11th of December when they release this.
Mm-hmm.
It's being released the same day as Dune 3.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen? I want to see that box office. I want to see the box office battle there.
Well, I ain't worried about no box office battle because we already know where everybody's gonna go see. They want to go see something fun, not something that they're gonna fall asleep in. And the
I'm
reason
gonna
why
go
I
see
say that
Dune
is
3
because
is what I'm gonna see.
you have to pay attention and know what you're watching.
I think
And I know
Doom's gonna
that for
push
sure.
that date. Doom's gonna push that date back.
You
I'm gonna
think
tell
they're
you
gonna
that.
push it? You think
They're
they're
gonna
gonna
push.
push it?
They're gonna push it back. They're gonna push that date back.
Because that collision is bad. That's nasty work.
That's not. This is complete nasty work.
That's
They
nasty
said
work.
they were. They
Yeah.
said they thought about it, and they said no way, we're not doing it.
I was gonna say, Trimble does. People are gonna see both. They're gonna see both films. I'm gonna see both films.
Yeah, but which one?
On
do
the
you
same
pick
day.
Definitely seeing
first?
both films. I'm definitely seeing
Which one
them.
you pick
You're gonna see them the
first?
first weekend. Do we have to see them the first weekend? No. You see them like
No,
they're gonna
but
give me at least 2 or 3 weeks before they.
that's where we're getting at with the box office collision.
The-
Which one you see first?
Well, that's the thing. That box office. That's the thing. It's always about that first weekend. They want, they
Mhm.
want those project. I mean, if it picks up and gets legs, like that's cool. Like with Obsession, that just had legs. It's still making money out on. It's still making money, and that's great. That's great. But for those big tentpole movies like that, no, it's about that first week.
Yeah.
They're gonna be dominant.
The last time there was a box office collision, it was Barbie and Oppenheimer. But that's 2 different kinds of movies.
That's true. That
2
is
different
true.
kinds of movies. This is like this is like basically sci-fi. I mean, Marvel Comics is sci-fi. And it's just as much as Dune is sci-fi.
Yeah.
Or fantasy, whatever you want to call it. And it floats everybody's boat that's into fantasy figures or fantasy storylines. So I think I could see people going and see both the films in the same weekend. But who knows? Well, some people who wants to pick on Friday, who's going to go Sunday?
Yeah.
I'm not going to go. I'm not going the second weekend until Odyssey because I don't need to fight the crowds. Look at my age, I don't need to fight the crowds. And I think it's going to be at least 2 weeks of Odyssey being in IMAX, even though I don't have the greatest IMAX. I mean, I have an IMAX, and it's better than the AMC IMAX. AMC IMAX is not IMAX, for the most part, unless it's some, and I don't know how many theaters. There's only like 7 theaters can really show 70 millimeter IMAX.
Yeah.
But everybody's going to get it in IMAX, but it's a better quality when you go to just an IMAX theater. So I'm excited for this. I'm excited for Dune 3. So, but I don't know, which one am I excited for most? There, buddy. I mean, I think I'd probably Marvel, just because Marvel's been around longer in terms of cinema. I had, even though there was a Dune movie back in the '80s, but I vomit every time I think about it.
I'm a Marvel guy, so I'm definitely excited for Doomsday. I'll be honest with you. I haven't even seen the second Dune. I've seen the first one. And I've seen the original.
Even better. I mean, it makes it all one movie anyway. It's all really one movie.
Yeah.
The first one is a setup. The second one is where shit gets real. So watch the second Dune.
Yeah, the second one
is where shit gets real.
People were talking about the second one like it was
It's absolutely fabulous. If you like science fiction, it is incredible.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to sit back and watch it and really get into it. Want to give a shout out to Prop Wiz, my guy Prop Wiz. And so to you, X. If these are figures, which one are you excited for?
Ooh, that Pedro Pascal. Absolutely.
Oh God.
Every time we see Pedro Pascal, we take a drink.
Shit, made me drunk. But I've been drunk.
I already did.
Shots. Which figure am I most excited? I'm actually most excited. A, I have a question. The first question is, how are some of these actors still alive? B, why are we still doing this? But hey, whatever it takes. I'm most excited to see the stuff that we haven't seen in a hot minute, which is some of these X-Men.
Yes,
definitely.
People want a Gambit figure. Absolutely, they want a proper Gambit figure.
Yep.
In terms of figures, if you give us classic X-Men in figure form, in their proper suits, I think people will go nuts. I think people will absolutely go nuts. They want Professor X, they want Magneto, they want Ian McKellen as Magneto, they want Patrick Stewart as Professor X, they want Alan Cumming as X2, that Nightcrawler scene at the beginning of the film.
One of the best scenes in comic history.
X-Men 2 Unite.
It's rent-free right up here. So, no, these are beloved characters that have yet. It's been a hot minute since they've gotten their due, and X-Men 3 certainly did not do the trick. Let's just say that.
No, it
so
didn't.
hopefully this will redeem them and also usher them into the MCU. So we get more X-Men, because that's a whole nother area that needs to be explored.
Yes,
you know, on screens, and I think that's something that, you know, your shelf is missing X-Men. Just period. Your shelf is missing X-Men.
Yes.
How many Iron Men do you have? Oh God, exosuit, fractal, whatever gimmick is happening this week. Iron Man. You have Iron Men. How many Captain Americas do you have? How many, you know, Ant-Men do you have? How many Pedro Pascals do you have? You've got so many, but when it comes to, you know, how many Mystiques do you have? You can probably count them on one hand.
That's right. That's right. That is right. 100%. X-Men all day. X-Men and Doom is that's what I'm going for, honestly. Captain America in a black shirt. I'm gonna need him to get that damn shield and the costume. I'm gonna need that. So if not, that won't be coming home. But you know what?
Have a Secret War.
Yeah, Secret War for sure. Or they'll do this one and they'll just make him an artisan. Limited run of 2,000, and the crowd goes wow.
Maybe they'll call him Nomad. Maybe they'll call him Nomad.
Yeah,
but they did Nomad already.
They did, but did they? But did
yes and no. Yes and no.
How many storms?
Hell Hydra. Yes, that's one thing I want to see. I want to see Captain Hydra and see how that's gonna look, because I want to see the skull with the octopus legs coming out, just, you know, on the chest and on the shield. That's gonna look
kind of cool.
That's a cool logo. That's super cool. Logo.
That'd be cool. Howard Collects, wrapping this up.
Yes.
Your thoughts. What do you want to see from this line?
You guys pretty much said everything, honestly. I'm stoked for Cyclops, the X-Men. Like, we've already gotten the Fantastic Four, Shang-Chi, the Falcon, the Black Cap. We've got everyone on the right side already, and the left side. It's the bottom. It's the new characters, right?
Yeah.
So I think those will be the one that everyone's clamoring for to get. I think a Professor X would be cool, because when can we get a guy in a wheelchair, you know, as a figure?
Yeah.
And so more X-Men. Hopefully, like, out of this promotion photo, I hope there's like more figures that we don't see because we haven't seen the movie that they're going to make from the movie. So I'm excited for that.
Absolutely.
Ooh, I just had a thought. What if Hot Toys gave us Magneto and Professor Xavier as a 2-pack?
They ain't gonna do that shit.
I'm just saying this specific one, because the thing is this, you know, you don't really need much. It's a man in a wheelchair and a man with a cloak and a helmet. You know what I mean?
How dare you?
If you give Professor X Cerebro?
If you give him Cerebro, but that's if Hot Toys wanted to
give him Cerebro as a base, a dynamic base.
They're not gonna do 2-pack. They don't do 2-packs like that. What was the last time we got a 2-pack?
Ooh, Boba Fett, Superman and Batman.
That's like 20. That's
all
like
things
22.
that they tried to give away.
I mean, yeah, they could not.
It's true, but I'm trying to think about my wallet.
Hey,
ain't nothing wrong with that.
I want free figures too. It's just, do you want a free Magneto and Professor X? Yes, please. And it comes with Grogu. It's like, oh, okay.
No, you can. They will give you because we don't know what. I mean, and you can do so many different poses with that version. of Professor X because he's wearing that outfit. You can have him, because he stands when when he's doing the whole mind thing. You can have him there. You can have him posed like that. You can have the chair. You can have him with Cerebro. It's a lot of stuff you could do with Professor X. A lot of stuff you can do with Magneto. So Magneto would have a dope ass base. I can already see it.
You think so? You really think so? I think the person who's gonna have the best base, besides Doom, because I think they're gonna give us Doom in the Throne, would be Cyclops with that Sentinel foot. So try to top that. Just say
that would be good. That would be amazing.
Just imagine, you just see a foot. You don't even see the shin. You just see the foot. You're like,
that would be amazing. Nah, I think that's amazing. And what is also amazing was this panel tonight. You guys killed it. Thank you all so much for being here. You did not have to be here with me, but you were. You took time out of your busy schedules to be here on this channel. I appreciate all of you. You guys are amazing. We're gonna all go do our round robin. We're gonna start with this guy right here, Breast X, to continue. What you got going on, brother?
Oh my God! I mean, aside from the Odyssey, you might find me on the internet, just kicking around. There's a collector's lounge on Sunday. Otherwise, say what and more best of the best. I mean, let's face it, we're going to get walloped next week, folks. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be super exciting. I can't wait to see what Jazz Inc., what they show off. We're going to see some of those pieces we've had on pre-order for a hot minute. We're going to see them in the flesh. People are going to be able to get up close and personal. Hopefully, Hot Toys will give us that damn power loader. Hopefully.
Seriously, yes.
Hopefully. But I'm excited to see just what's announced. I imagine there are going to be some fun surprises. I imagine it's going to be an expensive week. SDCC is always a great time for new movie trailers. So it's just going to be an exciting week to geek out. So I'm looking forward to next week. And thank you so much for being here. It's great to be here with all these new fun faces. And thank you for having me on. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for being here. Coming up to the stage, we got, hold on, who's next? I got to go this way. Are we going to go around this way? Let's go. This gentleman right here, Howard Collects. What you got going on, brother?
Nothing much. Just enjoying the summer. Have a, break off from work because, I work in education.
Absolutely.
Other than that, looking forward to the Odyssey.
Yes.
And I'm looking forward to Brand New Day. It sucks that it's coming out at the end of the month. I wish they did a Oppenheimer and Barbie thing and had them maybe a week apart. But yeah.
Absolutely. Dude, I'm just looking at that Michael Jackson behind you.
Oh yeah. And the J&D.
Yes. He's like, get the J&D. Yes. Amazing. Looks amazing. Brother, thank you so much for being here, bro.
Thank you for having me.
Definitely. And I think we got to do that. What we talked about earlier, we got to do that tomorrow. So, yeah.
All right, let me know.
Definitely. Absolutely. All right. What else? Who else we got next? We got Loco Lou. What's going on with you, brother?
I'm good, man. Thank you for having me once again here on this beautiful, beautiful panel. Man, we got Figure Flex Friday. We got S Beam's channel on Monday, Maz's show on Tuesday. Wednesday, I usually, flip back and forth from channel to channel, and I take my time, whether it's Say What, Cigars and Ash, and me taking a break and spend time with the family. And then Thursdays, I rotate. Sometimes you see me on the panel, sometimes you don't, but I always have a permanent seat here because I'm crazy like that. No, stop. But at the end of the day, thank you for having me, man. Always appreciate it. Love all y'all. You guys are awesome. And keep an eye on your wallet and keep collecting. This is the end of my summer, and I go back to work tomorrow, unfortunately. But then again, I need that money to buy more of that shit.
There you go. That's how it goes, brother. Absolutely. Thank you so much for being here, bro. Thank you. Appreciate it. We got Moose. We did it. Finally had you on the show. We did it.
Yeah,
we did
fun.
it, bro.
was fun. I hope I didn't embarrass myself. I don't know. I won't know till the reviews come in.
You were awesome, boy.
Well, by the way,
I don't know about that toilet paper
my
right there.
sugars went up. My sugars did go up. So I'm in the green. I'm not in the red anymore. So if anyone was really worried. But so I do have a YouTube channel called the Moose Stream, and I also have a Facebook group called 16 Musketeers. You can all join those or subscribe to those. I'd appreciate it. And again, I'll be on Monday Night Show, hopefully, barring any crazy circumstances. Let's see. I'm picking a blade on Saturday.
Nice.
So I'll have that
Nice.
figure. And I think I might have Mr. W in the Let's Get Nuts outfit by Saturday too.
Awesome.
Oh, no, they've been delivered. They were delivered yesterday, so I'll definitely have them Saturday. So I got I got 2 copies of Mr. W.
Oh wow.
So hey, go big or go home. You know what the fuck?
Hell yeah.
I don't got much time left. No, I'm good. I'm taking all the figures with me too.
Damn,
Wherever I
that's
go.
a lot. That's a
I'm
lot.
going to the edge of the universe, eventually, to find that 3D projector, and that's that 3D projector and the 2D flat, and I'm going to say, well, why wasn't I a billionaire? Like, why can't I have been a billionaire in this movie? Let's do that again. Bow, bow, bow. So thank you, BC, and thanks for meeting everyone. Nice to meet everyone. And hope to see you guys again in the chat or in the stream or on a panel or something like that.
Absolutely.
Can't wait for the next one.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Moose. That's amazing. That was dope. I can't top it. Jesus. Moose is amazing. Moose, you're a poet. I didn't know you were a poet. You're a poet.
Well, I'm a well-educated person, even though I have a job that's not really that educated, but I kind of sleep through it anyway for the most part. But I kind of enjoy. I mean, it's the only time. Like, I don't want to retire, from my job, because it's like I won't even see anybody. Like, if I retire, I always see these figures. I really don't want to see just figures. I do like to see, a female or two, something like that, And even this time of year, even the ugly women's are beautiful, That got me canceled. Will that get me canceled?
I like that he was like up here and then he just slowly
Hold on, no. This is
and there was no stopping it.
I didn't know where it was going. I didn't know where you were going.
Listen, this is Uncle Moose here, all right? And I've heard crazy shit Uncle Moose say. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. He's that uncle that is like, yo, let him say whatever the hell he's gonna say, because whatever he's gonna say is either gonna sink or it's gonna swim. At the end of the day, we will have a smile on our faces. Period.
You actually don't really know. I am just AI. I am an AI. You didn't know that,
It was so beautiful.
I think it's so long for me
He's
to
that
know.
one uncle at the barbecue.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much, Hunk. Thank you so much. Now, our guest of the night. Let's see if you guys can top that.
I don't think I can. I think that's yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having
We
us.
greatly appreciate it. Like, you guys, we're Rock and Co. Y'all follow us. We've got a couple Atlanta people in here. That's awesome. That's what we want to do, is just promote the area.
Yes.
And like I said, we're going to StatueCon in a couple of weeks, and we do previews, we do unboxing, we do music, we do wrestling, we do whatever we want to do. And
We'll have some good unboxings coming soon, because we'll do the Venom and Agent Venom coming up. So
nice.
Okay.
yeah, Agent
I'll be
Venom,
watching.
a sleeper hit. That figure is amazing. It's got
Amazing.
the fact that it's still available. I mean, guns, symbiotes. I mean, it's an amazing figure. So stay tuned for us. I appreciate y'all very much, and then thank you for giving us the opportunity to reach out to a few more collectors.
Absolutely. Oh, you guys are coming back on, so just letting y'all know.
Well,
you're part of the family.
maybe next time we can put Molly's video. I think they're working on some coming up.
Yeah.
So if you like music, follow us for that too.
Yes.
Rock and Go is the YouTube channel.
Yes.
Yeah, it's instead of rock and collect. We just
Rock
cut
and
it
collect. So I'll subscribe to that.
at Rock and Co. Yeah, appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all very much.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much. Great show. Great show. What I got going on. Got some waiting on a little birdie was a little wordy and told me some stuff is coming from INART. I can't say it, but something is going to be released. Maybe something from The Walking Dead. Yeah, so that's going to so some stuff is coming. I got some stuff's coming, some unboxes are happening. I'm 3D printing shit, having a great time doing that. I know I was supposed to do, and this is like my third time not doing it, the giveaway for all the channel members. I'm just going to do a show probably tomorrow. Stay keep everything, keep your ears open, keep your ears and eyes open. We'll probably do a live for the channel members, just for the channel members tomorrow. Well, it'll be a live for everybody, but the channel members, if you're a channel member, you'll have the ability to win a $50 gift card from Sideshow Collectibles. So we'll probably do that tomorrow because we just ran out of time and didn't have time to do it tonight. But that is still happening. Just wait for the time. But if anything else pops up, I will be on it and doing a review or reaction or something like that to it. So also got some music coming out as well at some point. Album coming out probably at the end of the year. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
Howard, did we do a stream together? We did a stream on Costa's channel, didn't we?
Me and you?
No, Howard.
No, I think
Costa's game. Did we play a game on Costa's channel?
Weren't you on here before?
No,
I was never on here. I was on Costa's channel with a game with Mike L. Mike Clitoris. You know?
I don't think so.
No, I thought you weren't. I'm thinking of somebody else. Then
what's the real guy name?
Mike. I might look like whoever you're talking about.
I told you he's that one uncle at the bar.
And I haven't had anything to drink either.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching Best of the Best. Go watch Collector Joey. That's my guy. I think he's already started up. Make sure y'all check him out. I may even hop over there on Collector's Joey just to get on his panel because I haven't chopped it up with Joey in a minute. But make sure y'all check him out. And thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being here. And we'll see you next week. Deuces. Goodbye.